Hello, I am Dr. K. K. Misra from R Classes. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel R Classes. In this video tutorial, today I will be discussing on Indian legal system, and this will be followed by a number of video tutorials to cover the entire topic. Indian legal system and introduction. As we know that India became an independent democratic republic in 1947. On August 15, 1947, we got independence. And its constitution, which came into force on 26 November 1949, is the supreme law, though that was adopted on 26 January 1950. India has a common law legal system whose infrastructure bears the influence of British colonial rule and also inspired by many other constitutions all over the world. The constitution is based on the Government of India Act 1935 passed by British Parliament. The Indian constitution lays out a federal union of 28 states and now 8 union territories. These kept on changing. As of now they are 8, including one national capital territory. The union and states have separate executive and legislative branches, whereas the territories are ruled by the national government. Law generated by the union is superior to that of the states. The nominal head of the union executive is an elected president, but the prime minister, leader of the majority party and head of the union council of ministers, is more politically powerful. This we need to understand. India has a bicameral parliament whose upper house is the Council of States, popularly known as Rajya Sabha, and whose lower house is the House of the People, popularly known as Lok Sabha. The state executive is headed by a governor, and while most have a unicameral legislative body called the Legislative Assembly, some are bicameral with a legislative council as well. Apart from the English influence, personal laws are frequently based on Hindu and Islamic law. Hindu law has been codified and Islamic law is based on authoritative commentaries and precedents. So, conclusively we can say that Indian law refers to the system of law which operates in India. It is largely based on English common law. Various acts introduced by the British are still in effect in modified form today. Much of contemporary Indian law shows substantial European and American influence too. Now we will talk about the sources of law. 1. Primary source. Here, the primary source of law is in the enactments passed by the president or the state legislatures. B. The president and the governor have limited powers to issue ordinances. C. These ordinances lapse 6 weeks from the reassembly of the parliament or the state legislature. Secondary sources. A. Secondary source of law is the judgments of the Supreme Court, High Courts, and some of the specialized tribunals. B. The Constitution provides that the law declared by the Supreme Court shall be binding on all courts within India. Now let us talk about this Constitution. As we know that our Constitution is the lengthiest one all over the world. The Constitution declares India to be a sovereign, socialist, democratic republic, assuring its citizens of justice, equality, and liberty. It is the longest, as I said earlier, written constitution of any independent nation in the world. It contains 395 articles and 12 schedules, as well as numerous amendments for a total of 1,17,369 words in the English language version at the time of commencement, let me tell you. As of now, currently, the Constitution of India has 448 articles spread over 25 parts and 12 schedules. There are 104 amendments so far have taken place in the Indian Constitution up to January 25, 2020. The very first amendment in the Indian Constitution was made in 1950. Let us also talk about the preamble of the Constitution. It goes like, we, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. Now, here I would be focusing on certain facts and figures of formation of Constitution of India. Timeline of formation of Constitution of India. 6 December 1946. This is very important from competitive examinations viewpoint. Formation of the Constitution Assembly in accordance with French practice started. 9 December 1946. The first meeting was held in the Constitution Hall, now the Central Hall of the Parliament House. The first person to address was J.V. Kriplani. Sachidanand Sinha became temporary president, demanding a separate state. The Muslim League boycotted the meeting. Another remarkable date comes 11th December 1946. The Assembly appointed Rajendra Prasad as its president, S.C. Mukherjee as its vice chairman, and B.M. Rao as constitutional legal advisor. There were initially 389 members in total, which declined to 299 after partition. Out of the 389 members, 292 were from government provinces, 4 from chief commissioner provinces, and 93 from princely states. Another date, 13 December 1946, an objective resolution was presented by Jawaharlal Nehru, laying down the underlying principles of the Constitution. This later became the preamble of the Constitution. 26 January 1947, objective resolution unanimously adopted. 22nd July 1947, national flag adopted. 15th of August 1947, achieved independence. India split into the Dominion of India and the Dominion of Pakistan. 29 August 1947, drafting committee adopted with B.R. Ambedkar as its chairman. The other 6 members of committee were Munshi Muhammad Sadullah, Alladi Krishnaswamy Iyer, N. Gopalaswamy Iyengar, Khaitan and Mittar. 16 July 1948, along with Harendra Komar Mukherjee, V.T. Krishnachari was also elected as second vice president of Constituent Assembly. 26 November 1949, the Constitution of India was passed and adopted by the Assembly. 24th January 1950, last meeting of Constituent Assembly. The Constitution was signed and accepted with 395 articles, 8 schedules and 22 parts. 26th January 1950, the Constitution came into force. The process took 2 years, 11 months and 18 days at a total expenditure of 6.4 million to finish. G.V. Mavlankar was the first speaker of the Lok Sabha, the lower house of parliament, after India turned into a republic. So this was all about this video tutorial. I hope that you have liked it, and if you have liked it, please do not forget to subscribe and press the bell button and pass it on to others, those who are needy now and in the future. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Have a nice time. Best of luck.